a private pool, a beach at your doorstep, and dinner beneath the stars. This is Avaton Luxury Beach Resort on Komitsa Beach in Halkidiki. Join our look inside this Relais Châteaux retreat near Mount Athos. Our first look is at one of Avaton's most appealing features, the in-room private pool. Open the room door, step onto the balcony, and the pool is immediately in front of you, framed by wooden decking, an oversized built-in sunbed, and green views stretching toward the sea. Avaton opened in 2015 and is built on a hillside above Komitsa Beach, close to Uranupoli, and only a few kilometers from the boundary of the Mount Athos monastic state. Its collection includes 56 rooms, suites, and villas, many designed around private outdoor spaces. The nearest airport is Thessaloniki, so most international visitors will arrive from there and continue by road into eastern Halkidiki. On arrival, we found shaded parking spaces, and we were given a key allowing us to enter through the resort's main gate. Rooms with their own private pools naturally cost more than standard accommodation, but this feature changes the entire rhythm of the stay. You can swim without leaving your room, relax outside, or simply sit quietly while looking across the gardens. The atmosphere was so peaceful that we never even used our Bluetooth headphones for music. The sounds of birds, leaves, and the distant sea were enough. That sense of privacy also shaped how we filmed. The resort clearly values the privacy of its guests, so we deliberately avoided showing people wherever possible. Several neighboring rooms follow a similar arrangement, with pools divided by tall wooden screens. Avaton also offers personalized experiences that can include floating breakfasts, private cinema evenings beside the pool, and even sleeping beneath the stars. For couples especially, the balcony feels almost like a private outdoor lounge. The pool is not simply an additional amenity. It becomes one of the central parts of the stay. Closer to the sea, this bright dining area serves two different purposes during the day. In the morning, it becomes the breakfast space. Later, it is transformed for dinner with views across the gardens, beach, and water. Before reaching the restaurant seating, you also pass the resort's bar area, where drinks and cocktails can be enjoyed in a relaxed setting close to the shoreline. Breakfast is served as a buffet with a broad mix of choices. There are lighter and vegetarian options, fruit, salads, pastries, and local-style dishes, together with eggs, cheese, cold cuts, sausages, and bacon for guests who prefer a more substantial start. Coffee is freshly prepared rather than taken from a basic self-service machine, and the juices we tried were freshly squeezed. The glass-sided dining spaces keep the sea view open while providing shelter, and the tables are arranged across different levels facing the coast. Dinner here should be reserved in advance, particularly during busier periods. As part of the resort's Relais Châteaux identity, the cuisine places considerable emphasis on gastronomy. Greek ingredients such as Halkidiki olives, olive oil, honey, and locally produced cheese are incorporated into dishes presented with a more contemporary approach. Later in the video, we will show the more exclusive dining experience arranged directly on the beach, where a private table is prepared only a few steps from the waves. From reception, the route continues downhill, passing the bar and dining terraces before reaching Avaton's organised beach on Komitsa Bay. The setting is designed for guests who want a complete beach day without leaving the resort. Large shade umbrellas cover wide, luxury cushioned sun loungers, while wooden walkways make it easier to cross the sand. The beach facilities also include the Avaton Beach Kids Club for younger guests, with food and drinks available close to the shoreline. The water here forms part of the Athos Peninsula coastline, with views across the Acanthian Gulf. Nearby Uranoupoli is one of the main departure points for cruises around Mount Athos. Women cannot enter the Mount Athos monastic state itself, but sightseeing boats allow all visitors to view several of its coastal monasteries while remaining offshore. We have a complete Mount Athos cruise video on our City Walk Travels channel, together with another video showing the drive through Halkidiki toward the Mount Athos area. At Avaton, the beach is clearly intended for more than a short swim. The generous spacing, substantial umbrellas, and thick cushions make it comfortable to remain for hours, whether swimming, reading, or simply watching the light change across Komitsa Bay. Now we return inside for a closer look at the room. The entrance opens into a spacious sleeping and living area with a large bed, a single armchair, a double sofa, and a small table, providing enough space to relax without always having to sit on the bed. Soft neutral colors are combined with brighter pink details, while the large balcony doors connect the interior directly with the private pool outside. The expected comforts are present, but the responsiveness of the service also stood out. One night, when the soap had run out, a replacement was delivered quickly after we contacted the staff. It is a small detail, but one that matters in practice. The bathroom includes a walk-in shower, a generous basin area, and the expected toiletries. Bathrobes and slippers are also supplied, making it easy to move between the room, bathroom, and private pool. Back in the main area, there is a separate work desk with a capsule coffee machine, cups, and drinking glasses. It works both as a practical desk and as a small refreshment station. Inside the drawers, we found additional coffee capsules and the compact refrigerated minibar, stocked with water, soft drinks, and small bottles of spirits. The first coffee capsules were complimentary during our stay, while additional capsules and minibar consumption were charged, so check the room information before using them. We also found one of the room's most personal touches, a small booklet titled Bedtime Stories from Our Land. It contains short stories inspired by Mount Athos and the surrounding region, connecting the room with local legends rather than treating it as an anonymous hotel space. A complimentary welcome bottle of wine was also waiting for us. Combined with the balcony, pool access, minibar, coffee facilities, and generous seating area, the room feels less like a standard hotel bedroom and more like a private retreat within the resort. The most memorable dining option is the private multi-course dinner arranged directly on the beach. A table is prepared only a few steps from the water, with full restaurant service, carefully presented courses, and the sunset fading. Avaton's culinary identity draws inspiration from Greek tradition, local fishermen and farmers, and the food heritage of nearby Mount Athos. The executive chef interprets those influences through modern fine dining techniques. The resort's Oros restaurant has received international recognition, while Avaton is also included in the Michelin Guide's hotel collection. As darkness arrives, the setting becomes the main attraction. Soft candlelight, the sound of the waves, and an uninterrupted view of the stars. This is naturally a premium experience and should be arranged in advance. For a special evening, however, dining beside the water captures Avaton's concept of personalized luxury more clearly than anything else we experienced during our stay. Subscribe to Bestravelvideo for more travel videos. Before you go, you can find everything in one place: travel videos, city walks, tech guides, plus full ebook and audiobook versions. You can access it through the link in the description or the QR code on screen. Join as a YouTube member for full access to our entire library of premium PDF guides, past and future. And on Patreon, you'll find our full catalog of immersive audio walking guides, real city routes you can follow step by step wherever you are.